Welcome and welcome back to Divine 808, guys. I hope you guys are having a blessed day whenever you come across this. This is going to be your pick a card messages for August predictions here, okay? Make sure you're taking what you feel resonate towards you. Don't forget you can look at my other platforms if you have not done so already to get more messages, or you can book with me to see what's in store for your month of August. Timestamps will always be located in the description box for your convenience, and I always tell you guys to take a deep breath before you dive on in into picking your pal here, okay? And take the messages where you feel resonate towards you. If you feel stuck to more than one of these pals here, then you may have more than one message from both of these pals here, okay? Whatever pal you choose, I hope that it resonates for your highest good. So you can choose from pal one, okay? Show you what the card look like here. Or you can choose from pal two, or you even could look at the symbol that I put inside of the description box to help you as well to pick your pal that you feel comfortable with. Okay, guys? So again, I will see you with the pal you picked. Bye-bye. Hello, pal one. This is going to be your messages here of what is surrounding you for the month of August here. Okay, guys? Let's dive in. Let's get the energy surrounding pal one here for the month of August here. You have the Five of Cups as your energy here. Let's see what's releasing from pal one's energy in August here. Your energy's releasing here. Okay, you have the Nine of Wands reversed here. Let's see what is the overall energy. Ooh, Chariot, Cancer energy. Some of you can be a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node. And let's see what good news and blessings is coming in. And you also could be a Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius here. You have King of Swords here. You have the Seven of Wands. It's kind of like a reverse energy here. And we have Five of Wands. Okay, yeah, there's been some stuff going on here. And we have the Judgment card. Okay, yeah, you even have the Devil, Capricorn energy. What's been going on here, pal one? Pal one, it seems like there's been a lot of drama, negativity, disruption, people trying to disrupt your energy here. But you know what I love? Despite all of this, you're going to rise on top here. The Chariot and even the King of Swords is very two powerful feminine and masculine energies here. I feel like both of these energies kind of represent you guys in the month of August here, that you're going to move forward from all this bickering and nonsense. Okay, I feel like some of these energy could definitely be other people involved in this. Maybe this can be you guys have been, working in an environment here that there's nothing but negativity nonstop here. People trying to prey on your downfall here. This even could be family, but again, even your energy is the Five of Cups, and the overall energy is the Chariot. Is kind of just showing that you're pushing away from this energy. I feel like you guys do not want to be in this situation anymore. You don't want to feel like a victim. You don't want to feel this energy of sadness and disappointment anymore. So what are you going to do? You're going to move on. You're going to build that confidence up for yourself, and you're going to move on to bigger and better things here. And I feel like that is the overall energy. What is happening that you guys are moving on to bigger and better things here? You have the Nine of Wands reversed under your energy of things that's releasing here. And I feel like it's a lot of setbacks here. It's a lot of struggle. You have a lot of struggle. You have a lot of battles that you've been facing and dealing with, and it's finally, coming to an end here. And I feel like one of the main reasons why it's coming towards an end here is because you're making a powerful decision to end it. It could be hard to walk away from people that don't serve you, but when it starts to affect your mental health and it starts to affect your physical health here, you have to do what it is for your highest self here. And when you do this will open the doors for your blessings to come in. I feel like your blessings has been on mute in some type of way here, pal one. It's not saying that your blessings are not coming in. They are trying to come in. But I feel like these people, you have a lot of energy of people here. You have the Seven of Wands. You have the Five of Wands. That's negative people that's in your energy. Five and Seven of Wands here. I feel like there's been a lot of people trying to cross you, be negative towards you here. And I feel like, too, it's kind of like this energy, pal one, that's coming in is that you guys are like, listen, I'm going to stand up for myself, but I don't have to partake in the shenanigans what people are trying to bring in towards my way here. So another thing I was feeling here too was some legal action happening here too. I feel like also too, if there has been some kind of like thievery or something that's been going on, what people's been doing towards you here, pal one, they're being dealt with here. Okay, in the month of August here. So you may even hear about someone going to jail behind something they could have done negative towards you here, what could have been taken from you. And this can definitely be connected towards family here as well here too here, okay? Yeah, because I'm hearing like savages, so it's been a lot of negativity. There's been a lot of people in your energy clouding your judgment here. But I feel like you guys are going to remove these naysayers and these people out of your energy so that you can be able to see clearer now and make the best decision for yourself here. I also feel the King of Swords is your energy here in Pile 1, but then I also feel this energy can be a masculine energy, and this energy speaks volumes here. If any of you have been having any kind of distance or not good healthy relationship with a father figure or maybe a boss or something of that sort here, I feel like you're going to depart from this person. You're going to cut this person off here. So I definitely feel like you are going to be cutting off a lot of people here. And that's and what they're saying too is that this is going to remove a lot of weight off your shoulder once you do this here. Because even the devil energy was under the bottom of the deck here. So this definitely shows me there's been a lot of unhealthy things going on in your energy here. And you're cutting the cords here. And I love that because you definitely step into the Chariot. The Chariot is your overall theme here for August here. And it's like you moving on and moving forward here and having that confidence and believing in yourself, okay? We also have Goddess of the Moon here. Again, it's giving Pisces or Cancer energy here. And I feel like, you know, this is your month here in August that you're going to be connected towards your higher self. You're going to be connected towards your emotions and your needs here. So yes, you might be stepping into August being very emotional, being very down here, but I feel like you have to tap into these emotions to really see what it is that, you know, you want for yourself here, okay? Let's see if anything else here. And we have appreciation here. I feel like you guys are stepping into August doing more things to appreciate yourself here. A lot of self-care is coming into this energy here. I feel like you guys are doing things to take care of yourself and your health and well-being. If I didn't tell you guys to think of 2 questions, you know, I feel like I forgot to tell you guys that. I don't know why I feel like I did, but just make sure to think of 2 questions. That would be at the end of the reading here, okay? Anything else surrounding Power 1 here? Yeah, we have it's up to you, taking a risk, speaking the truth, and reflecting on what you want here. And we also have you not settling for less here. So yeah, I definitely feel, again, it's resonating with your Chariot energy here. I feel like you guys are making some type of bold move. It could be something within the next 2 weeks of this month of August here that you guys are saying to yourself, like, okay, I have to come up with this exit plan. I have to get this strategy plan out, you know, out in full front here, excuse me. All right, so we also have a month from now, you will have everything you deserve here, Power 1 here. So just know that, like, everything that's rightfully yours that people may have been trying to pray against or take, it's coming towards you tenfold here. But again, I feel like it has something to do with this powerful move that you're going to make for yourself here, okay? You guys are going to be having a lot of flexibility, all right, with your personal life here. And look, confirmation with walking away here. Walking away from what no longer serves you guys. That's the vibe and that's the theme here. And look, we have the Sun energy. So it's like when you walk away from what does not serve you, you make these powerful decisions here. This brings happiness. This brings your creativity back. This brings a lot of success and things towards your way here too when you decide to let a tower burn here. Okay, because I feel like there's a much due and much needed karmic lesson that is coming to a complete end here, okay? All right, let's give you some self-care messages here. Let's see anything else you need to know stepping into focus here. All right, so we have read here. It says the more you read, the more you will learn here. Maybe you guys are enhancing your education here. Maybe you guys are deciding to research and learn, or maybe you're taking on an extra course here. Okay, let's see anything else. And we have creating a routine here, okay? So it says having a routine. It helps you to limit procrastination and give you structure here, so that is beautiful here. Yeah, I feel like you guys are taking a 360 in your life here. You're creating structure for yourself here. And it's like when you create structure here and you know, make a change within yourself here, that brings change towards you, okay? All right, let's give you an inner guidance message here. Let's see anything else inner guidance-wise you may need to know here. Okay, so it says, do your thoughts need a reboot? Focus on the good in your life here. So again, I feel like this kind of could be this energy of you rewriting your subconscious state here and rewriting your belief systems and no more putting a limit or a cap on it, okay? All right, let's get one more message here. And look at that. I love this. And that kind of resonates with that chariot energy. You have the power here, okay, to create the life that you love. Remember that, okay? So I think you guys are stepping in your power in a lot of ways here. All right, let's end it with your questions here. So let's give you the answer to your first question here, and we have a possibly, okay? Let's give you the answer to your second question, and it says yes when you are ready here, okay? So that's a yes here. It's just all about you being ready, I guess, to, make a move on something and make something happen here, guys, okay? Alrighty, Pal One, these are beautiful messages here. I hope that some or all of these messages resonated for your highest good here, Pal One, and have a very blessed and successful August here, guys, okay? Bye for now. Hello, Pal 2 here. We're going to dive into your August messages here to see what is it you need to know, guys. And I want you to think of 2 simple questions, all right? And I'm going to give you the yes or no answer to that towards the end of your read, all right? So let's see what your energy is stepping into August. You have the King of Cups here, okay? You could be a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. Let's see what's releasing from Pal 2 here. In August, you have 10 of Swords. I'm hearing deceit here, okay? And usually that'll come out sometimes in 7 of Swords, but I feel like it comes out in 10 of Swords here too. Let's see what is your overall theme for August here. You have that 8 of Pentacles, beautiful. And let's see what blessings and good news is coming in. You have the 2 of Wands. It's kind of like a reverse way here. You have the High Priestess, Pisces, Cancer energy here. And you have the 8 of Cups and the World card. Oh, yeah. I like this King of Cups and I like this 8 of Pentacles here. I feel like you guys are being very focused on details. You're being very focused here on your happiness and your goals here. I keep looking at this watch that he has on him, and I feel like you guys are really just putting in a lot of time and effort into your needs, putting more time and effort into your desires, putting more time and efforts into your happiness and your life here. It's kind of like giving this energy like you're putting your thinking cap back on. Maybe that kind of makes me feel like, Pal 2, you kind of fell off a little bit because maybe somebody threw you off your track here, what you were working on here. But now I feel like August, you're coming in more focused, more with your antennas on, and you're on 100 right here, okay? So I definitely love that. King of Cups here is like that energy here of you being tapped into yourself here. It's like you know what you want here, and you're going to get it by all means here. So with the 8 of Pentacles following behind this is an energy to show here that your seeds are planted here, Pal 2, and that your seeds here, your hard work, your dedication here, your perseverance here, you are going to manifest that life you deserve here. So definitely this can definitely work around, I feel, your personal development here. This is personal transformation coming in here, and definitely anything that you're working on in regards to a career, a new job here, or even something with schooling and education here, or even a business here, you would definitely see, you would be reaping the rewards. Let's put it like that, okay? And then underneath what we have, we're releasing here is the 10 of Swords here. Now, immediately when I seen this, I really just thought of deceit here. So I feel like there is, there has been, Pal 2, some manipulation going on in your energy here. People, talking behind your back here, people stabbing you behind your back here, a lot of betrayal here. But I feel like, August is the month that all of this is being exposed here. All of this is being seen crystal clear here for you, just like the High Priestess energy for you to be able to move on and move forward here. Now, listen. When 10 of Swords usually comes out here, this is usually like a devastating kind of energy here. This usually is a person that's been kicked down a lot of times here by life, by people, etc. here. And this kind of does show here, Pal 2, that it has been hard. You've been going through major trials and tribulations and setbacks here. Maybe your whole year, maybe so far 2025 has been really rough on you, or maybe even in 2024 has been rough on you here, but you're breaking through here. And I feel like here too, it's like even though you are going through the midst of your storms here, you are not backing down here, and that's very powerful here, okay? And then what's coming in here is your good news and blessings coming in here. You have the 2 of Wands here, and you have the 8 of Cups here. I feel like the reason why the 2 of Wands came out sideways the way that it did is that anything that comes at you sideways, anything that doesn't resonate with you, you're moving on, okay? Period. Point blank, period. You're done. You got 2 8s here, and we're in the month of August, which is the number 8 here. So I feel like a lot of abundance, a lot of things is manifesting here. I feel like you're closing chapters and walking into new chapters here, okay? And then you have the high priestess here. This also shows to me, pal, too, that you're very tapped into the divine and you're very aligned here. So I definitely feel like you're very tapped into your higher self. You're tapped into your ancestors, your spiritual team here. Whatever that you are picking up, whatever you're downloading, whatever you're dreaming about, whatever you're sensing, something that you want to do, you need to take initiative and you need to believe it. Okay, like you need to believe it. You need to have it in the pit of your heart and pit of your stomach and saying, listen, this is rightfully mine here, okay? And I like the world card coming out here because that is another indication of a new cycle that is coming in here, a move, a new opportunity, an accomplishment here, okay? Trust your intuition here. That's basically something that's going to come out very strong here. I feel like trust your intuition kind of resonates around whatever you're being guided and being led to do or to make happen here, pal, too. You need to listen to it, okay? We also have 32 coming here, Door to Spirit here. I love when this energy comes out here because it's kind of like that energy of the divine is doing its work at play here. This kind of gives me an energy of maybe some of you, pal, too, could be in this kind of energy that you feel like something is impossible to happen. Like you don't know how is this going to be able to happen. You don't know how you're going to be able to move on from point A to point B. But, the divine is saying, listen, pal, too, have faith. Instead of thinking negative about the situation, have faith about it and just watch how we work here. Okay, so that's beautiful as well too. And 32 turns into 5 here too. So that is speaking of that significant change here. Yeah, you have yin and yang here, 22 here. I like the yin and yang here because it definitely speaks of balance me here. And I feel too, August also is this month here. I feel like you guys are going to be getting a lot of things done here. So there's a lot of projects, there's a lot of things that you're working on here. You have a lot of deadlines, you have things that you have to meet, obligations that you have to take care of in the month of August here. You're going to be able to make that happen and then some here. Okay, so I kind of like that here. I like that because it speaks of balance here. Maybe you guys were at a point that you didn't feel balanced and you didn't feel structure here, but that begins to change here for you guys here. So that's actually pretty good here. I like that. I don't know, I feel like some of you can have like a yin and yang necklace or something like that. I don't know why. Yin and yang necklace is like kind of significant here for some of you. Okay, let's see. Anything else for Pal 2? And we have now just the energy here. Okay, so it's saying learning from the past and being here now. Some of you might slip back and forth into the past here. But I feel like if you do, okay, that is your time for you just to sit there and just analyze on how far you came from where you were then to where you are now. Even if you're not all the way where you need to be here, Pal 2, but you do need to take some of that and say, you know what though, this time last year or whatever, I had this going on, I wasn't able to do this, but now I'm doing this, or now my mindset is on this here. Okay, so you may find yourself, some of you might still be feeling that way now because we are still in retrograde and it hasn't closed out yet. So that kind of does bring the past, but sometimes that comes in as a sign of what we need to reevaluate, what we need to reassess and maybe need to work on. Okay, so it could be that too. All right. And then we have don't settle. Okay, dreaming big, there's more for you. Some of you can have this energy that sometimes you may say to yourself like, damn, like, okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect example here. Let's say an opportunity or a job or something is coming towards you, but you don't want to settle for it. And then sometimes you may feel bad about that and you may say, well, damn, like, am I being lazy? Because I don't want to settle. But it's like, no, see how it comes out next to learning from the past here? You got to think about that. Like, no, I don't want to put myself in the same situations that I was in before. So it's not you being lazy, it's you not settling for what does not align with you here. Okay, so just know that. Okay, let's see. Anything else without 2 August vibes here? And we have medical field here, nursing or working from home here. So maybe some of you guys are going to be, maybe doing some type of work from home that's connected towards the medical field here. I don't know why that 8 of Pentacles kind of makes me feel like your theme is something connected to education or connected to something with training here. Okay, and you guys could be making some really good money in your bag here before this year is out here. Okay, we have transformational vibe here. I'm picking up Scorpio energy for this. Scorpio and Libra. Taurus seems to be significant too as well. So this is like your transformational, month here, I feel. Okay, and look at that. We have the 8 come in twice, and then you have 818, which you could be seeing this. So the August is your month of the end of an era, new phases and new beginnings coming in here. Beautiful. Out with the old and with the new. We have jackpot here, winning the lottery, sweepstakes, contest. Hey, you could be getting your lucky break for some of you guys in the month of August. Claim it, because this doesn't usually come out a lot for a lot of people here. So I feel like anytime that this comes out, I always say sometimes that's like a lucky card that comes out, because it doesn't usually come out that much for a lot of people. All right, so let's see self-care here. Let's see. Any self-care messages here for you? How to look at that. Avoiding toxic people, which is very important. Okay, hang out with people who will flip your spirit and not bring you down here. That is so important. Okay, you know, don't entertain the negative people here. Cut people off. I feel like a lot of you are kind of like on that kind of time anyway, though. I feel like a lot of you are pulling away from certain people here. I feel like, again, with the Nogister, I feel like some of you are looking and you're thinking to yourself like, damn, do these certain people I keep in my life, are they really are they really serving my purpose here? You know, are they really rooting here for me? You know what I mean? You know, you gotta watch your circle here, because I feel like this, if you have people in your corner here that's with you, you guys both are supposed to be motivating and rooting each other's on. It shouldn't just be one person motivating the other person and the other person is not reciprocating that back, right? So, you know, be very mindful, I feel, of who you have in your energy here. Yeah, look, you even have the clutter here. So, you know, I don't know if some of you are still entertaining, you know, people in your energy that shouldn't be in there, but I'm telling you, I always say this here too, like, people can be your downfall. Okay, you have people in your energy that will block your blessings. I say this repeatedly so many times here. This even could be connected towards family, relationships. You will notice that you could be in a relationship with someone and you just notice that like nothing's good going on. You don't have opportunities coming in. You get dead end here. You don't feel motivated. Your person's not motivating you. And as soon as you let go of a person that do not serve you, everything starts working better for you. You start feeling good. You looking good. You feel more lighter. It's because you declutter the people that don't be around you. And it's not only just relationships. It could be family members. You know what I mean? We have toxic family members that hold you down. Friends here. You know, I feel like if there's some people you're still entertaining in your energy here, you need to let go of that. You know, you need to let go of that so you could be able to make room for you to come in, because it could be people holding you down, you know? So that's really important. Maybe some of you already did that. You know, maybe some of you already avoided, you know, cutting off the people out of your energy, decluttering your energy, which is very important here. Your peace is always your priority here, your top priority, right? Your mind frame, your health and well-being here. That's really important. All right, let's give you some more inner guidance here. And we have find ways to lighten up and not take everything seriously. So finding things to make you feel happy. Okay, so we have your life is so special here, treated with love and care here. And we also have a little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that, period. And I just talked about that too. About that, like having that faith here, instead of putting all your energy into the negativity about what can happen, you know, start changing it and putting it into what can happen here, and you'll see a big difference here. Okay, and definitely treating your life like it is special here, and treating yourself like you're special here does a big difference as well here too, guys. Okay, all right, let's get these questions answered here. So let's get your answer to your first question asked here. We have not a chance here, so that is a no. And let's get the answer to your second question. I'm going to do that again because 2 came on top of it, so I just wanted 1, and that's on my hand, and it's feasible, and that is a yes here, okay? All right, pal 2, I hope that some or all these messages resonated for your highest good, and may you guys have a blessed August. Take care. Catch you next time.